Going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is MP with MP Talk Sports. We are heading into week 8 where the New England Patriots will be playing the Cleveland Browns at home after having 3 away games in a row. So, just like last week versus the Tennessee Titans, this is somewhat of another revenge game for Vrabel. He was on the Cleveland Browns staff last season as the defensive assistant, so obviously a much smaller role than what he had in Tennessee, but still something to put into consideration going into this game because this game is going to be a tough game. We are coming off of that big win versus the Titans. That score was 31-13. But the Cleveland Browns are also coming off of a big win over Miami, and that score was 31-6. So what's going to make this game tough for us is not the offense. Their offense is the bottom in every category. It's their defense. They're first in opponent yards per game, third in defending the pass, fourth in defending the run, 13th in opponent points per game, and 13th on third down percentage. So this is going to be a big test for Drake May and our offense. I know that Drake May has improved. He's been doing very well, but we have not gone up to a defense quite like this. Myles Garrett is a beast. This is going to be a big test for Will Campbell. And if we can't get anything going through the air because they defend that pass so well, if Drake May is struggling, if our offensive line is struggling, then the next option would be the run. But they also defend that well, and we don't do much on the ground anyway. We struggle there. So Stevenson has had issues with ball security, and besides last week where he had gotten 88 yards, the last time anyone got over 50 yards was in week 2 when Stevenson had 54 yards. Our game highs were 88 yards, 28 yards, 24 yards, 38 yards, 45 yards, 54 yards, and 27 yards. And twice it was Drake May. He had 28 yards and 45 yards. So we don't even have an established run game to fall back on. Mike Vrabel should try to put in Henderson a little bit more in this game, see what he can do, especially since Stevenson has had problems with ball security, and I know he had a great game last week. But with him, it's he has a great game, an amazing game, and now this he might not do as well this week because he's not a consistent running back at all, which is unfortunate because we lost out on Gibson and who didn't do amazing but was another option there. So now it's basically just Stevenson and Travion hasn't done much of anything. We need to put him in there. We have to. But based on this, I do see that there will be more designed quarterback runs for Drake May. And I do predict that he's probably going to be our leading rusher in this game. Defensively for us, I know that they're at the bottom of every category offensively, but we cannot sleep on them. Our best thing that we do is stopping the run. Judkins has been their leading rusher. His lowest was 36 yards versus Pittsburgh. His highest was 110 yards versus Minnesota. So we still have yet to allow a running back over 50 yards in a game. So we should be forcing them to throw, and we should be beating them that way. Everyone is nervous thinking that this is going to be a trap game for us, which I do believe this is going to be a tough one. I do believe that it's probably going to be low scoring, definitely a low scoring game. We just have to make sure we take advantage of every possession and hopefully put up points in every possession. One would hope that we put up points in every possession. Once we get down there, it might be tough getting down there, but once we get down there, we definitely can't turn the ball over in the red zone like we have before. Right before knocking on the door to getting a touchdown or even a field goal, and we turn the ball over. We can't be doing that. And our offensive line has to do a good job at protecting Drake May. We are at home, so we do have that to our advantage. So this is definitely going to be an interesting game. For sure going to be an interesting game. And I am excited to watch it, but I do fear that everyone's concern of this being a trap game will be true because of how well this team is defensively. And again, we haven't really seen this type of defense, I don't think. Not in the way that Cleveland is. They have such an amazing defense and then such an awful offense. So again, we can't sleep on them offensively. Well, we can't sleep on their offense. Our defense cannot sleep on them. So let's see what happens tomorrow, and let's hope that it's not a trap game. But if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'm MP, and this is MP Talk Sports.